Good morning, Lydia. I feel as though I've slept for an age. And you?
Have you spoken to Faster?
Do you feel better?
No, I'll tell you, Wilhelm. If I could sweep her away from here tomorrow,
This place
I'd do it.
does not allow for the
Clinic still has
soundest
so
of
much to
sleeps,
learn.
but I'm glad we had a
doing just
chance
fine.
to rest
You
ourselves.
should follow
We
your heart.
deserve it.
Perhaps one day, but not today.
Who leaves such things? Hmm? What is this? For us? They just leave this for us? Really? Well, then it belongs to Jacinda Daro. It is the least they can do for keeping me up the entire night. Who makes a room with no door for guests to sleep in, Never mind. Lydia, let us sort through the things that we have gathered through that nice little romp through the barrow. Shall we?
I've got your back.
I know that you do.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Do not sound so excited about it, my dear. Now, we may have this bow, Lydia. And the shield, should we find you a fitting one-handed weapon. I do like you wielding this large axe, though. But you may keep it. This weapon suits you better, Lydia, but whether you choose to wield it or not is up to you, but you are going to carry it for me. And the same with these gauntlets. I like these. Much more comfortable than this elvish outfit I have on. I've decided I do not enjoy it. And these boots, these are magical boots. Jacinda Daro likes these. Much better. And for you, Lydia? And also for you. Now. I will see if there's anywhere in this town to sell some of these things, but let me know. Ah! Yes, Lydia, the helmet, it suits you. Very fine, very fine.
Lead on.
I intend to. Now. It is nearly time for us to make our way out of Iverstead. They do not have an alchemy table.
That ghost. It was over by the barrows.
No, my dear.
Evil Linley. I told you to keep away from there.
I'm sorry. I was curious. I didn't believe the stories. I won't go over there ever again.
See that you don't. I promised to keep you safe. And I'm
The
not
old
going to
man
break my word.
continues to try and frighten the woman. It is so unnecessary. Now. Oh, the light, it hurts my eyes. I feel as though I have been asleep for a week or more. Come, Lydia. Surely they're the woman who wanted us to kill the bears.
Disrespect me.
The guards, they don't have much else to do, I suppose. The woman who runs the
fiddling
mill.
with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
I am supposing because I am Khajiit, you think that is what I do, huh?
Can I help you?
Yes, excuse me. Oh, good day.
If you ever settle... My daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit on edge.
I see. I just have some questions about High Hrothgar. I am simply passing through.
They call it the path to the monastery to 7,000 steps.
What else would you
Can
have
you
me do?
imagine? I'm not certain if I could
your
even
sights
make
are
it to
set
the
beyond
top
this
without
town,
collapsing
but for
from
now,
exhaustion.
While you're under our roof, I need you to pitch in a little
7,000
more.
steps is quite a bit.
Yes, Mother.
Just get out of town as fast as you can. Nothing for anyone here.
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all right?
I am. What can you tell me about High Hrothgar?
Faster.
It's frightening living below their monastery.
What is it now?
Sometimes I swear I can hear strange noises rolling down from up there. It sounds like thunder, but there's never any rain. What do you make of that?
I know what you said.
I do
but
not
I only
know.
wanted to speak to him for a moment.
Sure, leave.
Well, it
Everyone
stops
else
now,
does.
and that's final.
Ah,
Huh?
Oh,
What about
you're a
you, young one?
traveler. You must have so much to tell about the world outside this
Any
little
idea how I
town.
can get my
If I were
daughter's
you,
head out
I'd
of the
move right through our
clouds?
backwards little town.
Have anything interesting to tell me?
I am more interested in what you have to tell me about High Hrothgar.
The Greybeards are a strange bunch. I heard they live
You
their
have to let
entire
Faster
life without
follow
uttering
her.
a single
You can't
word.
tell her what to do.
Can you even
She's
imagine?
our only
No,
child, Bodhi.
I cannot.
Am I to throw her to the
I
wolves?
wish I could go with you.
You're hardly throwing her to the wolves. She just wants to see the world, just like I did when I was her age.
And if she decides to leave Iverstead? What then? No. No, I can't bear the thought.
I can't imagine how exciting it must be to journey from place to place. You're so lucky.
This man wishes to keep his daughter at home. Unfortunate.
You ever settle down to have children? Think twice before you do it.
I do not think children are in the future of Jacinda Daro.
Careful. These damn bears are driving me crazy.
The bears. The lady with the bears. I suppose you do not want to trade? No? Well, so be it.
Now go give those stupid bears what's coming to them.
I will do what I must. Let us see, Lydia. If anyone at the inn has some coin, we will lighten our load as much as possible, and then we will continue on our way up this mountain. I have learned all I can of these
Pardon me, my lady.
Greybeards.
Would you care to hear me play my lute?
Now that our ghost has been unmasked, I hope we see more visitors in town than just the occasional pilgrim.
Let us trade, my friend.
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
That is all. Nothing more. Very well.
If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long
If you
way
fancy
down.
a bit of music,
Indeed.
let me know.
Yes, my dear. Here.
Yes?
Have you spoken to Fastred yet?
I would like to hear another song.
I'll tell you.
Right away, my lady.
If I could sweep her away from here tomorrow, I'd do it. But Klimek still has so much to learn.
Klimek is doing just fine. You should follow your heart.
Perhaps one day, but
The
not
somber
today.
tone. I enjoy this. Come, Lydia. We can waste no more time here. We are done with Ivarstead. For now. Come, Lydia. Let us make our way up the mountain. I feel we have learned all we can about these Greybeards. And it is time to make the journey 7,000 steps, they say. Interesting.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the
Really?
Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish I could make my deliveries more often, but the road's getting dangerous.
Indeed. Well, that is why I traveled with you, my dear Lydia. Ugh. Huh, what is this? Is unpleasant, to say the least. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all of Mundas. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for their true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. The voice, it is the language of the dragons. Why do I have this gift? Why? Ah! No time for these questions now, Lydia. Ah! Ah. The road is not safe. Give me my arrows back. Ugh. Disgusting. Ivarstead. So very quaint. Watch your step, Lydia. I do not want to have to make this pilgrimage myself. I must admit, I have been hesitant to use this gift that has been bestowed upon me. I do not understand the power, and I would rather hide it than dabble with something I do not understand. But this is why I make the journey. Perhaps with understanding, this can be a great boon to Jacinda Daro. Ah, good day.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Thank you. Did you hear the Greybeards call Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
And what are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps.
I see.
Meditate on the embers. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
And do you visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors.
I see.
But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Be well, my friend.
Good day.
Men were born and spread over the face of Mundas. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then, and had no voice. But Jacinda Daro has a voice? Why? Why? Be on your guard, Lydia. I fear this journey is just beginning. Lydia! Ah! Yes! Yes, Lydia! Yes! My four-legged cousin here was quite jealous of my ability to speak, I think. Oh. Thank you, Lydia. I could not do this without you. Oh. Oh. What is next? A dragon? I should not say that, actually. It could very well happen. The ice wolf. Ah! Whew. That was maybe not a fall that would kill me, but it certainly would not feel good. Yeah, get out of the way, beast. Have you been counting the steps, Lydia? What do you think? Maybe 1,000? 1,500? Ay, the goat frightened me. What is this? The higher we go, the colder it gets. This is no surprise. Ah, yes. Another prayer stone of some sort. You know, I believe I will leave the offerings. I do not wish to anger these Greybeards. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices. But the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. This is very depressing. The dragons are breaking more than hearts right now. Entire cities are being razed. I cannot see in this snow. It blinds me. It is too bright. Is this... just in the Daro wishes to find a shortcut, but I do not know if that is wise. No. You're right, Lydia. I'm coming. I'm coming. Do not worry. Lydia, my friend, if you cannot make the journey, I would not leave you. But if there was a way to shorten this 7,000 steps into, you know, maybe just a couple of thousand, I would do this. It is in my nature. Why do some of these steps go back down again? This I do not like. I feel it could be less steps if they would all just go up. But no, some of them must go down and make this whole thing just a bit unnecessary, if you ask me. Conserve your energy, Lydia. I fear we must fight before we get to the top of this mountain. Ah, a praying Nord. Oh, this wind. It bites. Do not let me disturb you.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
We have seen them. Did you hear the Greybeards call the Dovahkiin? Did you hear that, Lydia? A dragon. Oh, this is no good, Lydia. This is no good. What do we do? Does it see us? Does it know? Of course it does. Stay hidden. Perhaps it will pass. This woman does not even flinch at the sight of the dragon. Perhaps she thinks it is a dream. Let it go. Am I imagining things? I do not believe what I am seeing.
Need something?
Yes, for the dragons to go away. So that Lydia and I can make this pilgrimage in peace. I believe it may have passed, Lydia. I hope. Please,
Yeah?
I would like to read. Cain called on Paternox, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged. Dragon against tongue. Strange.
What do you want, cat?
Do not call me cat. I hope the dragon eats you. Come, Lydia. We must hurry. A dragon. Of course. I do not like the look of this, Lydia. Be on your guard. This makes my hairs stand on end. Is not the work of a hunter. No. Nor a wolf. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world. Proving for all that their voice was too... What? Proving for all that their voice too was strong, I see. Although their sacrifices were manifold. I want to see. It does not seem as if we are even close, Lydia. No, come, this way. Let me use my Khajiit eyes to see better in the darkness. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. The moon comforts me, at least. Do we near? Only a wolf, a saber-toothed cat, and a dragon stood in our way. A great hero. For years, all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name. Tiber Septim, stripling then, was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. Dovahkiin. Come, Lydia, let us get inside. I believe we've finally made it. Is this more? Let us read the final tablet. The voice is worship. Follow the inner path. Speak only in true need. I see. Then I am glad I have been cautious with my use of this gift. I will not not touch this. Normally, just in the Daro would help herself, but I feel as though this is an exception. Lydia, my faithful housecarl, I must ask you to wait out here. What is said between me and the Greybeards is for me. I do this as a kindness to you. Thank you.
I'm right behind you. As you wish, my Thane.
Thank you, Lydia.
Huh?
Finally. Someone. This is High Hrothgar. What is
So,
this?
a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
You call me a Dragonborn? What does that mean?
First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
The voice. Very well.
Strike us with the power of your voice. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar.
Indeed.
I am Master Angir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I am not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Who are you? What is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
Then I am ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout.
Yes.
Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Roll.
These. The same. The same as in the world.
You work like a monster. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
I see.
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new food. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear. Use both words if you can. Use both fus and ro. Together they will make the shout more
I understand. Ah!
well done. Again.
Again.
You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
I feel an immense power. I do not know if I should tell them this.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind. Wold. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum. Approach Master Bori and you gift you Wold. Now we will see how quickly you learn.
Hold.
Master, a new shout. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master
Please.
Bori. X!
Oh. What?
Your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint
What?
to pass through before it closes.
Yes. Oh! This is unbelievable. I thought my eyes deceived me, but I cannot believe this power. Has it always been inside me?
Your quick mastery of a new Thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
I don't know how I do it. It just happens.
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it.
I see.
You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Surely there is more you can tell me.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you.
But what does it mean to be a Dragonborn?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
Why are these shouts in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
There are only 4 of you.
5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
Tell me more about you, Greybeards.
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
I see. Why don't the others talk?
Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you.
When can I meet your leader, Parthenax?
As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him.
Who was Jürgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, the master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
And what is the way of the voice?
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
But I do not follow your philosophy. Why do you help me learn the voice?
The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals.
I see. Thank you for everything you have shared with me so far. I will retrieve this horn of Jürgen Windcaller.
Wind, guide you.
Wind. I do not understand. After demonstrating my ability to learn words of power and to shout, the Greybeards, Amgir has sent me on a final trial, retrieving the horn of Jürgen Windcaller from his tomb in Ustengrav, a burial mound in the marshes of Hjalmark. Is quite big. I have certainly taken a wrong turn. This is fascinating. I do not know. Yes. They do not speak. I have much to deliberate, much to think about. But this power, this unbelievable power. I wish to practice. Unbelievable. Not even a Khajiit of legend could have speed such as this. It is amazing. I do not know what I wish to do right now. Perhaps they are using me to retrieve some ancient relic. Why would they not go get it themselves? Why do they need this horde of Jurgen? It seems like a pointless trope to send a person on. Why? Why? I do not understand. They say that I am an exception to the rules. I wish it to remain that way. Once more. That is how Ulfric Stormcloak killed the Jarl. I'm certain of it. This is how the war started. How does Ulfric have this power? Is he like the Greybeards? He is not a dragonborn. They said that I am the first that has been revealed. And this explains why the dragons are drawn to me. I do not wish to speak of any of this to Lydia. I do not. I wish to return to Whiterun. I will make more decisions there. Lydia, my friend, thank you for waiting.
We heading out?
Yes.
As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life.
Come. To Everstead. We will rest and then make our way to Whiterun. The Bleak Falls Barrow in the distance. So strange how it was there when I learned the first word of power. Now I understand these great walls and these tombs. But why is Jacinda Daro a part of this Nord legend and culture? I do not understand. Perhaps it is not just the Nord. Perhaps it is all of Tamriel. Perhaps Jacinda Daro is one of the great heroes of legend. Perhaps. But why? Lydia has protected me well. I wish for her to be taken care of. I will prepare the home in Whiterun for her. She will stay there. This is so much more than I was ready for. But perhaps it is better than what I thought, which was perhaps a curse. Or something worse. Lydia! On the rock. A troll. Prepare yourself. Ah! Eat him! Lydia! Why am I so scared to use this power? Ah, Lydia. I do not understand. I wish to get off this mountain. I wish to get off this mountain now. The troll. That hurt. That hurt. But I am afraid to use this power against something that I do not wish to just kill. It seems not right. The gods gift you with a great power, and you use it to kill. Even something like a troll that is trying to kill you. Why should you not use it? Just it does not make any sense. You have been given this gift. You very nearly let a troll rip your head off. You must stop. Stop being afraid. Lydia will not judge you. The great Greybeards at the top of the mountain have said you are the exception to the rule. Stop being afraid. Embrace this. You are a dragonborn. Dragon blood runs through your veins. These veins. I deserve this. Jacinda Daro was chosen for a reason. I was captured that day for a reason. That dragon destroyed Helgen for a reason. That reason was Jacinda Daro. This is so much more than I was ready for. Ivarstead. Come, Lydia. We will rest in Ivarstead. Then we will return to Whiterun. Disgusting. No pilgrim wants to see that on the path. Begone, goat. I have rest. What is this? Why?
they call Dragonborn?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. We know you are the false Dragonborn. You shall not stand in the way of the true Dragonborn's return. He comes soon, and we shall offer him your heart.
Prepare yourself,
when Lord
Lydia.
Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Yes.
God might get nervous. A woman approaches with her weapon drawn.
Thank you. Thank you both. What is this madness? And you. Anything. Here. Board the vessel, Northern Maiden, docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm. Then begin your search. Kill the false dragonborn known as Jacinda Daro before she reaches Holstein. Return with word of your success, and Mirak shall be most pleased. Mirak. What is this cult? Raven Rock. What is this? How? How is this even possible? Thank you, Lydia, for protecting me. That was unexpected. Come, we deserve rest.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I would like the room for just a day.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
No, this will do. Thank you. Lydia.
I think you should continue with your performances.
We rest.
What's the point? I'm not very good, and it's
Tomorrow
only
we
for the
will
same few
continue
people every
back
night.
to Whiterun. And
I
we
think
will
you played
spend
beautifully.
some of our
It would be a
hard-earned
shame
gold
if you stopped.
on the house.
All right,
The Breeze
Wilhelm.
home.
I suppose it's
Your
the least I
home.
can do for you.
But for now, let us rest. Lydia.
Another batch of logs completely ruined. I swear these
Let us
bears
go,
have it out for
my
me.
friend.